Evening.
You guys got here so quick.
So quick.
You left this morning?
That's insane, yo.
How's that even possible? We had to leave on Sunday. I'll put my bike in it. I'm gonna put that bird in it.
Oh. Ah.
Don't worry, we got it on film.
Johnny, Canadian.
Oh, I got the same like.
material.
Yeah. I'm the one that shipped the screwdriver in your guys's.
What's this guy?
Free parts.
We're like, yes,
So we had
free
to move all
screwdriver.
the welding. We're gonna be at the top of the mountain. We come down the backside of the mountain. I'm like, oh my god, we're still going. Like death drops on the right hand side. I'm like, oh my god.
Death drops.
Woo!
Yeah, with the wedge.
Oh, we made it.
With the wedge.
Also is like hard to tell.
I'm telling you, this MTV crib shit, bud.
So, Effin, what do you need? What do you need here?
I need all them car parts.
Look at this thing.
Oh.
Look at more there. Grab those.
Let me grab that.
What's up, everybody? It's Drift Week 4. We're in California, and this is our little shanty. Come check it out.
We're going to go fix D's F80. Take the drift game guys out for breakfast. And then we're gonna hopefully get everything sorted on the F80 so then we can drive it today.
What's up, guys? So the car has no brakes, obviously, he was worried about because it literally has no brakes. The line, I guess, from the fire melted going to the booster. So.
We talking about that text message I sent you? When I said, I was like, it feels like there's no booster, like feels like there's no system. You're
So
like,
there was some misunderstanding. I told him, I thought like your explanation was that something wasn't working, and they have air bubbles in the ABS. So he probably spent like an hour trying to bleed it, didn't do shit because there's no booster. We smoked yesterday. We popped this off and smoke tested the line going to the booster, and it's just tons of air. And then I put my arm down there, and you can feel where it's melted. So I don't know. You could probably, when the intercooler comes off, cut it back and put a normal piece of hose, dude. Something. And there's, like I said, there's no boost, it's just vacuum.
yeah, as long as it just
That, and then the ABS, what?
DCS now is
I'm
good.
sorry, hold on, Duarte.
The DCS is
Been on the phone this whole time.
No, I wasn't on the phone with no AirPods. The traction control, if I plug in a speed sensor, it's fine. I didn't leave it in there. I took it off and put it back in my car. We ordered you an ABS sensor, it'll be here today in a little bit.
Okay.
Potentially the connector's different, but being that this F30 anyway, it's gonna be the same shit. God, maybe we either change the connector or cut it. It is what it is what it is.
And just rotate.
What we battled out and thought was ABS issue. This little line here got hot from the fire, one of the ones we didn't catch, and then under vacuum, it collapsed it. You can see inside here, there's actually a little split. So if you, air comes out of there. So we just had a big vacuum leak going to the booster, which doesn't really affect the engine at all, but affected our braking, so our pedal was super stiff, like you had a pedal box on the car. So we're just gonna put a little piece of hose from here to where this connected, a couple hose clamps or zip ties, and brakes should be acting normal again.
Just to take out overlap.
Listen, Donnie.
She's complete.
So mad right now. We have a
Yeah, do I come on.
So the plan, boys, is we're gonna.
Yeah, we are missing one wheel speed sensor that we ordered one, but it ended up being the wrong one. So we're gonna go drive to the Beamer dealership, go to the house, and then pop this thing together, and then it'll have no more lights. It's gonna be beautiful. If that doesn't work, we're stealing Jordan's wheel speed sensor.
And then Jordan will just be out of Drift Week, you know?
Yeah, we will.
But we're gonna follow El Jefe. He's gonna drive the F80 and be whipping it in the truck. All right, so let's try and keep up with Duarte.
Yeah, well, he's got to get gas, so that's our only advantage. So you can stay up front so you can record.
Yeah.
Stroll.
How do we get out?
Out? We just back up right into the cars.
Back up right into the traffic.
Yep.
Nobody.
We did it. Let me just pull here though. Wait for the door to.
They said they had it, but they can't find it. So that's the normal deal. Inventory situation.
Okay.
So we're gonna probably head back to the house, just put the diffuser, work on Savio's car, and then chill, because it's pointless.
Okay.
And I looked at the Google, it's like red for like a big time. It's back in North Hollywood again, where we came from yesterday. So let's do that. Where's Christopher?
Christopher's
Hi,
back.
Christopher. So tomorrow. I told him I got hit a track day, blah blah blah, whatever. He didn't care. It's like tomorrow.
Stern
Like, okay,
face.
see ya.
Alright, see you at the house. Going to the house?
So for some reason our
A lot
alignment
of
got all
camber.
crazy with this thing when the toe correction plates got put in there. But we are trying to get some camber out of it and then set our toe. And we'll just check tire wear and we'll adjust from there next time we're at the track.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
Donnie.
what we'll do.
The old tire wear
The
alignments.
fresh FDF dual caliper bracket making this. So we have to do another alignment.
You don't believe in alignments, Donnie?
I am in alignment. So did you know we just have to turn left and then we're at Willow Springs? That's it. You make a left at the end here and then you make a left like 10 roads down. Yeah.
What's going on, guys? We have arrived Horse Thief Mile track at Willow Spring. We have showed up. We're almost done setting up. The track looks insane. It looks amazing. It's the first day, first night of Drift Week. We're right next to Careless, which has amazing food for the whole trip. Super pumped, super excited to be here. This track has some crazy drop-offs, I'm sure Joel is going to be able to put in the videos. But we're super pumped, super excited, and super glad that we actually made it. Everyone is here. There's no problems with the cars. The cars are just ready to shred and then hit the road.
Yeah, so we're finally all settled and at the track, all set up and everything.
I was gonna say the stress for now is off. We're set up, the cars here, the tents are set up. Duarte gave us a tour through the insane parts van. And I think now the drivers are starting to arrive. I think it's starting to get, I'm not sure for you.
We went
Josh.
in the van and then we came out and then
Yeah,
there's like
that
20
place is
drivers
packed.
here.
Like now it's starting to get really real. Like unfortunately, like as I said, like I introduced myself. This is where Adam and Josh from Drift Games. Dave was here or was supposed to be here.
He was supposed to be. He's not. He's definitely not here.
Supposed to be here. So I have to take his place because to travel to the US at the moment, you need to get a negative PCR test. And unfortunately, Dave tested positive the day before. He's supposed to fly the test he needs, and so he's stuck in Ireland. We weren't going to let this trip die.
So the story was, so Dave tested positive. He rung us, and we made a 20-second call that Adam was going to come.
Yeah, like so I got the call of pretty much of a lifetime to say instead of sitting in cold.
Was it 7 hours before we were due to set off?
Cold, miserable Ireland. You get to come to sunny Los Angeles and drift around some of the greatest tracks in America. I'll take that. So yeah, so we're here now. Have the E46 M3. Like the guys that you guys at Drift HQ have been unbelievable. We're set up in the same accommodation.
I will say the accommodation is like like in Ireland we don't really have houses like that.
Oh, that'd be like the biggest mansion in the entire country. Like it's and like no one has swimming pools. I think it's probably about 10 or 15 swimming pools in the whole country in houses. And yeah, just like it's insane. Absolutely, like the whole trip is just crazy.
It's very surreal actually being here, from talking to all of you guys at Drift HQ and everything, and trying to negotiate the car and the trip and everything. So you won't turn that off. Well, he did say they can't work without music, so I'm guessing the work started.
The work has started. But that's like we're only here, I think probably 45 minutes. Someone's head gasket's gone. That car's already jacked up. We haven't even done any laps yet. So like it's gonna get hectic. And as we said, Josh, I don't want to see the inside of this truck.
No, the thing is, we're gonna be fine.
I don't want any parts. I don't want to touch anything. The E46 M3 is just gonna run smooth as a sail for the next 10 or 11 days. Drift a little bit.
Drift a little bit. Take it easy.
Now, and that's when you cut in 2 minutes, and then it's just us flipping down,
tumbling down the track.
No, serious.
Yeah.
Serious business. But no, here to have fun. Let's get it.
Fucking do it, guys.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Thanks again for everything as well, Drift HQ.
Yeah, literally. Like,
legends.
Yeah, accommodation, everything. Really, unbelievable. Can we go next year, Drift Week 5?
Yeah, we're signing up now.
Yeah. Oh God, don't. Put the credit card away.
We'll see how this one goes first.
Yeah.
Got to tumbling down the hill.
Yeah.
Came off the track and had a misfire in it, so we replaced the coil pack, the spark plug. We noticed that the porcelain was loose on the spark plug. Still was misfiring, so put another injector in it. Still was misfiring. Compression tested it, showed 0 when we just flat cranked it. But when we had the engine running and revved it up a bit, it did show a little bit of compression. So we think probably a ringland collapsed on it, and we're hoping that we'll just be able to get a piston and a rod bearing. We'll just take off the pan, pull the head, take the piston out, replace it, hope that there's no damage to the cylinder wall, and put it back together. Probably miss tomorrow and see if we can get everything together by the time we need to go to Tucson. So let's see if the parts get here in time and see what we can find. It'd be awesome if it was just like a bent valve or something, but it's not looking like that. Might pull the head here. We'll see what happens. Not having a good time.
Is it possible to pick it up in person? All right, perfect. Can I talk to her?
So Chris, we're gonna take off the head now?
Yeah, so we're kind of unsure because we can't get the inspection camera into the area that we need to see the cylinder wall, which is usually the exhaust side, because that's where the heat scavenge is from. And if we can't see it, then we don't know if we just need to order like a piston to replace, or optimistically, if we just pull the head and we find like a bent valve or something, then that makes our life a whole lot easier. So hoping for the best, expecting the worst. We already ordered a bunch of parts, pistons, rod bearing, new head bolts, head gasket, all the little random stuff for an oil change and all of that. So now, by the time we get this head off, we'll have a straight answer. We got about 2 hours of sunlight, so I'm removing the turbos now. We already got everything on the intake side off, so just oil filter housing and then timing stuff, but shouldn't be that bad. I'm hoping 2 hours we'll have all the stuff out of the way.
Where's Duarte? I don't think he's doing okay.
I don't think he's doing all right, but guess what?
What?
While he's over there brewing, the boys are over here fixing it, so he'll be up and running. And if he doesn't get this car running, I already told him I'll fly to Florida and then drive Blue Thunder and meet him in Arizona. So we'll have a car for Drift Week, regardless. What we do, baby.
We might have to also like when we go up. We'll have to see.
You ready to go straight up to get it over the timing chain?
Bro,
corner?
we're fucking out.
You guys got it?
I mean, yeah. You good? We're fine.
Good, right here. Put it on top of this.
No, look, we have a whole table. Sorry. It looks fine.
Still doesn't
It just
answer.
looks extremely clean compared to the other ones.
So what does that
Why
mean?
is there zero compression?
Oh no, the ring land's probably broken.
Yeah, but how does the ring land get zero compression?
Oh,
Low compression, maybe, if there's even a gap, even if you're just like,
the wall is good.
yeah,
Fine.
if
The
the ring
hands are
land
super
collapsed,
clean.
then
So.
you should see some kind of scratching.
Oh my god, he made it. Oh, he made it. Slowly on. A little bit to the left. One. Go, a little bit to the left.
You're on, sorta.
Bro, I'm thinking the same
And then
exact
you
thing.
called me.
BMW.
My boy
Drift
called me.
Week
He's like,
2, we had a blue
"Yo, I
BMW.
need you-
And too
I need-
small of a trailer.
Way too small of a trailer. Like
What? That's it. This feels like repeat of
That's
Drift
what
Week
I'm
2.
just saying.
Dude.
Blue BMW on a trailer too small. At least I don't have to drive it all the way. You know. Yeah, shut up. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying it. We don't speak those type of things into motion.
Alright, boys, we need straps.
We'll get it fixed tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome.